Yeah, because it only takes quarter of an hour.
I'm just waiting for a little drink because I've got a tickle in my throat. I hardly ever go to the cinema. I find it too boring. It's a waste of my time. I can't do it. I think I'd rather just stand at a bus stop than go to the cinema. I always liked clothes as a child, and even would sort of imagine a beautiful dress, which somehow I never had. And yes, because there was a big thing that irritated me, that somehow it was only little girls with curls that were somehow seemed to be pretty. And I very often got more plain dresses that probably suited me really well, but I really liked the idea of very, very frilly things. That's what I wanted. As a teenager, my mother and father never gave me much spending money at all. And so the way I budgeted is I made all my clothes. And I spent my money on shoes. Every now and again I bought shoes, but that's it. And I bought fabric. And I used to be able to make a dress out of a yard of fabric, which is 36 inches, and just by putting it round and making a tiny seam and then putting darts, I could just about get a dress out of a metre of fabric. If it was a pencil skirt, then I had to have a very tight one. I didn't want to be a fashion designer at all. I did it to help a boyfriend that I had, whose name was Malcolm McLaren. Malcolm started to work on this group, the Sex Pistols. Well, I've been doing fashion for 30-something years, 35 probably. And I think it's only in about the last 15 to 20 years that I've actually enjoyed it. I'd never wanted to do it. I did it because I could. I've always been able to make things. Did I try to help Sid Vicious? I liked Sid Vicious. I didn't try to help him. Sid, when I first knew him, he was a very striking person, very, very likeable person, but he was a junkie right from the minute that you met him. And I didn't think that, there's not much you can do. I don't think I can remember how we started with the safety pins. I know how we started ripping things up. People were getting rather tired of hippies and looking for something else. And the walls were totally covered with pages torn out of 50s pin-up magazines. The women were often wearing torn clothes as if they'd been on a beach, they'd just been sort of like washed up off of shipwreck or something, or they'd just been raped or something, and their clothes were all torn. And we started tearing clothes up. I don't know. I just wanted to say that it was me that invented this anarchy sign. That was my symbol. That's what I thought. I thought, we don't need all these horrible old people who've been running the world. You have to go faster than the system. That's what I learnt. I think people need clothes. It can help people. Instead of looking like a clone or a cipher in this, people have never looked so dreadful, ever. If you buy something that really suits you, it talks about your character and your personality. And it's like, yeah, there's that guy again who's got that great coat, but with that amazing hairstyle. And, it's good rather than, these anonymous people who, you don't even bother to focus on them. 10 years after I'm dead, nobody will even remember me.
Well, Vivienne, I think people will remember you regardless. But thank you very much.